Got a pretty cool looking moon. I guess rogue archaeology in a way addresses the fact that what has happened to the Onwe people, the original people on this continent, was no less than genocide and the acts of genocide. And their territory ranged pretty much from the Gulf of Mexico to the to the inlet of the St. Lawrence, from like Oklahoma to Florida, from New York to Canada and Washington. I mean, a third of this continent at one time was known as Iroquois. But I go into a little more detail in that. But I got in this archaeological kick once I started finding things, thinking I was going to learn so much more about the culture, and I couldn't have been more wrong. And it showed me how biased history was, how archaeology literature doesn't address anything indigenous. All this stuff needs to be addressed. All this stuff needs to be corrected. And that's pretty much what I'm doing, Later. Here's all the crinoid beads I found yesterday. And they all tell a story. You see some have retained their pigments. Some got white, some got red, and some are just kind of orange from the mud. There's a white one. There's a red one. There's mud. And some are just natural colors. But I found them all in one shoreline, right straight across from where I'm at. All of them in the water. Mostly walked the water yesterday. But, yeah. It's from regalia to jewelry. When I say regalia, I mean clothes, pretty much. Whatever they were wearing. Could be moccasins, small ones, or just beadwork. Jewelry, too, but anyhow, later. Yeah, you see pottery everywhere you go. Some of it's colonial, some of it's traded. It's mixed. Got French, British, and native pottery here. And some of it's kind of hard to discern what's what because there are similarities in all of them, but check this piece of pumice out. This pumice was used for the leather industry too, to help with the hides. That's not a well-known fact, but based on what I find, how I find it, and the way some of it's been rubbed down on one side, again, back to the rogue archaeology thing. It's taking and putting things back into perspective, because there's a lot that happened on this territory that ain't talked about. And I mean, just every time it rains, something new pops up. Like the other day, I found a Dover church knife over here that was broken, like over in here somewhere, stuck in the mud. But you never really know, man. And see, all of this, a lot of it is something, and most of this right here came from Paris. But there's a lot of same stuff between here and there, The same people, again. But, I mean, I'm overlooking all kinds of stuff, but I'm trying to get this clean because I'm pretty sure there's a face in it. This was Probably used to soften up a hide, you know, some tanning. Yeah, that is native. It's concretion. Oh man, it's so fucking muddy everywhere around here. Rick's over there cutting the grass. Probably spying on me. I'm telling my mom, yeah, he's picking up stuff. Well, of course, it's not gonna stop. There it is. Yep. This right here is a concretion. And this too is a stud for a club. Alright. You know, this rogue archaeology thing, taking things and putting proper context and perspective on it. Like I said, this territory I'm in right now, archaeological, which is Leatherwood. It's been through every historical event there is on this continent. That's snakehead. It's made out of this same material here. No, it ain't, two different materials. But yeah, I can't even explain stuff like I want to without finding things. Yeah, I mean, all of this, I don't need a bunch of this, just the different types of material and things that have obvious work on them and are different material. Oh, I love those. Yeah. All right, man. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the conquests, natural cataclysms, all of it. The influx of foreigners, be it immigration or conquest, like I said, you know, there's all brutal times, and no one seems to want to associate any of these arrowheads to any of that because they want to use them damn archaeology books and say, well, no, it's this kind of arrowhead, so it's this old. Well, no, they've been around that long. That's all that proves. See, that right there is something, I guarantee it. Because again, you got to be finding things that match up with the storylines. Alright, so I'm gonna stick my little troll right here for now. And get back to doing what I was doing. There goes Weekenders. Later. Atge Soda and the Hagohagi. That's where I live. Fish are jumping. All the bugs are gone, so they're back to their normal diets now. Later. Alright, this is where all the Weekenders go, right here. I live straight right there. But I usually find stuff coming through here. There's a lot of reduction here for sure. Hold on, what was that? But yeah, I pulled up and I seen this. Yeah, it looks like it might have went into a point. I seen this. This could have been a scraper. Both overturned. I don't know. It might not even be anything, but I seen this over here. It looks like it was maybe a broken piece. But this is usually a good spot to find stuff. I usually find it on the other side of that, but I figured, what the hell, why not look through here today, which I have before, but it being Monday, I figured Weekenders are gone, so real. But I'm sure to find some arrowheads over here later. Yeah, so I don't know if my last video caught it, but when I put my kayak up right here, this was right there. This is definitely a war club. I also found that in the water when I pulled up, napping stone. And that looks to me like it could be I just see too many of them. And I found this little one. I just wonder if some of these are actually arrowheads. But about to smoke me a smoke. Walk down this way. I live straight that way across the river. Later. Just found this iron ore. Kind of got the shape of a club head. I also found that it might be a micro blade. Because of course they have all kinds of stuff here. That might be a blade too. It's hard to say. I mean, they used everything. Some of the stuff they might only use once. Could have been another insert to club, like a microblade type thing, but not quite micro. Man, I got rocks all in my shoes. Still kind of early. I'm guessing it's around 2. I headed out at 11 from over there straight across, and I just went straight over there and then over here. I'm getting ready to go to the other side of this. Man, I have got crinoid beads all day. Got a whole half a cigarette pack full of them. They were here swimming a while ago. Alright, well, I'm getting ready to go where there's some arrowheads for sure. I just may not be able to find any today because, of course, everyone and their brothers goes where I'm getting ready to go. But, anyway, found a few things on this side. Later. Alright, just found this. That's pretty consistent with a club. Alright, this is a pretty consistent shape too. It's definitely something. That looks like a snake. But what would it be used for? I was just getting rocks out of my shoe and I seen this. Oh, hey, look, a base. That's pretty consistent in all kinds of sizes. Alright, just found this. It's definitely been worked all the way around. It's right here. I put all that together right there. But yeah, that was definitely a work piece right there. Might have been a part of a core. Might have been a axe. More than likely an axe is what it looks like to me. But yeah, I'm finding things already. And it floods out through here when the water gets too high, but anyway, right. Just found these two here. And this is definitely a tool. Again, they ain't all pretty, but yeah, I'd have to say. Damn. I mean, it's just like one right after another here. Damn, biting flies are all over the fucking place. But I just seen this and I see a base on it. Yes. Awesome. Damn, biting flies. Yeah, that's a good piece right there. Good color. Yep. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I pretty much see from here. Yep. Another base.